All right. The One Piece dub is almost at Egghead. Let's see. Can you? Yeah, you should be able to hear me. Let's see if that change made a difference. All right. The One Piece dub. All right. No, that audio actually sounds pretty good. So yeah, well, I can rock with that. Yeah. Now you can hear me static. Um, since you're the first one that has made it through to the stream, I definitely let's we can while I wait for some more people to join, I can definitely talk about some of the One Piece stuff. Sparking Zero, Sparking Zero is a sad story for me right now because I had a pre-order in for the premium collector's edition. Like I was supposed to be getting that version of the game, and I was super pumped about it. I was excited. I had my order in. Oh, what's up, Caitlin? I was super excited to have that pre-order in, and then back in like June, and then they just like canceled my pre-order. So that really left me feeling some type of way. I did not like that at all, and that was not a prime feeling to have. But in terms of the One Piece dub being almost an egghead, that's pretty exciting. Like it's really cool to see One Piece be as far as it is now for the English dub audience, specifically because like I have friends now who like not that there's anything wrong with the sub, but like they've never had to watch any of the show in Japanese, which I think is like super cool from like a viewer standpoint to be able to watch it and watch it all dubbed. Man, that upset spaghetti dog. Man, I'm honestly really mad about it because I really want that version of the game, and I probably will still get a copy. But what's crazy to see is that like every version of the game is sold out, and like pre-orders for the game, like it's just like it's weird on Bandai Namco at least. And I really want them to restock that premium collector's edition just like one more time. When they restocked it, it was last week actually the day that D Rose retired, and I was speaking to a bunch of college students about like career stuff, and I literally like it wasn't my turn to talk, so I looked at my watch. I got this notification that said Dragon Ball Sparking Zero premium collector's back in stock. I'm like, oh my god, no, why? Why now? Why now? So that was upsetting for me. The regular version I probably will end up getting, but I want the pre-order bonus stuff, but we'll see. October 14th, that's not bad. It's not a bad day to wait. Bonsky or Bonsky, we want to talk about D Rose retirement and stuff. Yeah, that it does have me feeling a handful of ways. And so partially because of that, I'm actually going to grab something to show y'all and bring over to this room. Because I think as it stands right now, this is all I have. Actually, no, there's two more that I have. So there's two more shoes I have that I have not reviewed yet. This page is going to turn into OnlyFans, so for those... Hey, yo, chill. Grace though does bring up a good point. If anyone wants to support the D Rose cause and get into Chicago for the retirement celebration on January 4th, I'm not opposed to people want to help out. Trying to get me in the girlfriend, Miss Caitlin, to be able to go and make it happen. So that'd be cool. How do I think about the One Piece live action? The One Piece live action static is really good. Like it was like really really good. Surprisingly good. Go to Logtown all the way to Drum Island. I just hope they don't do you. Oh yeah, that's right. Hey, okay, but that's right because we did talk about the live action that came out. I forgot that we talked about that last year. I should be real honest with you that I think them going to Logtown, that's what I want them to do. I want to go to Logtown to Drum Island. That's exactly the arcs I wanted them to cover, and so they did. And so for me, that's like a dream come true. And so I'm excited to see them cover that stuff, and I hope it continues to just do well. because I would want to see it, make it the rest of the way. And yeah, so. All right, but today, guys, for the D-Rose Sneaker Challenge thing, I've done that a couple times. I've only ever completed it once, and I was thinking to myself that with his retirement, has me feeling a lot of different ways. I feel many different emotions. From this guy who has been in the league for 16 years, and now now he's come to the end of it. It's retirement. He's retired. It's just kind of crazy, right? And so, damn, I was thinking to myself. I told my old roommate Wayne that I would never do the real sneaker challenge again. Because 31 videos, a video every day, adding an additional video every day, and then putting it out and making a social post and all different pieces, it's a whirlwind. But, I thought about it on the day that he retired. Like, I just was trying to think to myself, like, what can I do to really, like, show love and support and, really enjoy what basically is, like, the end of the road for now. And I thought to myself that, like, this is the only way that I think I can really do that. And so with that, there's going to be some cooler things, though, that I'm also going to do this month. I'm not going to tell you guys what those things are because I don't want to spoil them, / if it doesn't work out, I don't want it to I don't want it to be a thing where we end up having to figure out ways to redact what I had said prior, or to try to work my way around that, and have that make it to where it makes sense to folks, or basically I just don't want to say something and it just not work out. Post on IG, going live. Can you add a link this way? It's been so long since I used IG the way it's just I just don't. Oh, there. Yeah, I can. I just don't use IG as much as I used to, and I really don't even like posting often anymore. But of course, I still do it. There's the share button and copy link, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go back to that, and we're gonna go there, and we're gonna put it there, we're gonna put that there, we're gonna do that, and yeah, we're gonna do that. Let's just we'll post it to the story like that. But so yeah, I was trying to figure how to really honor D-Rose and really kind of show everyone like what my thrust or what my thought was for things. And I think overall, like I think you guys are gonna like some of the stuff that I'll do this month because it'll be really cool. The goal is to do a video every single day, but unlike prior months where if I end up failing and missing a day and trying to re-upload and post, I'll just probably make a social post that's to do some sort of quick, well, not even quick, but like something that doesn't require editing and all the additional editing hours outside of the hours of the filming the content itself. That being said, sneakers, D-Rose shoes. We have D-Rose shoes to review. And, I figured... I just realized I don't have all the boxes of stuff over here. There's actually a couple more shoes, for you guys. But I figured I'd show you guys some of the shoes that you're going to get to see this month, and this would be the preview for the actual sneaker challenge. And so I'm kind of going to figure out which ones do I want to do first. So actually, let's just start with Rose 1 first, okay? Now, a lot of you are going to see this and go, "You reviewed this shoe," and you're correct. I technically have reviewed. Well, technically, I've, depending on how you want to say technically, I have reviewed the shoe, but I technically have not reviewed this shoe. This is the D-Rose 1 in the All-Star colorway. This is the Restomod version, though. So what that means is it has Light Strike foam for the for the midsole compared to having like the original EVA. So even like for example, if I were to go back here and grab a Rose 1 Retro, this Rose 1 Retro here is, you know, the Brenda colorway, but the Retro didn't have the Restomod part to it. It did not have any light strike. This is before they had done any light strike models for the Rose 1s. So, you know, this is a shoe that I have reviewed for you guys before, but I'm going to do a new review for you and talk about the difference with this one. Also, too, this is a colorway that or not even just colorway, I guess I'll say. This is a size different than what I have had prior, though. So this will be one of the reviews. Oh, man, you know what? Good point, Grace. Appreciate that. Good looks, good looks. I forgot that I still have my channel pulled up for it. Yeah, there you go, there you go. So we'll put his back. We'll put his back. How about that, you know? Good call out. Let's bring that there. Bow. Let's bring that there. Bow. All right, yeah. So here we go. You see these? You see these? You know, we'll even get a little bit of hold on a second. Can we do that? Can we do that? Did I give myself too much headroom? Arguably so. We'll land somewhere in there. Good call. Good call, Grace. Appreciate that. So yeah, the 1 Restomods and the All-Star Game colorway. Very cool. These came out in like 2023 randomly. No talk about, no hype about it. It was just also weird because it's a colorway that like had just recently been retroed at the very least during the 2020 All-Star Game. Yeah, let's see. Let's stick with some 1.5s. Let's just keep moving down the line. Another colorway that I've yet to review on the channel. What's up, Randy? Is the Knicks colorway of the Rose 1.5s. So this is the 1.5 Restomods though. So this has light strike in the heel too, but it is in this Knicks colorway, which is cool. And honestly, this is a pretty dope colorway. Like I've yet to wear these. As you can see, these are still dead stock. Yeah, these are still dead stock, but these are quite the colorway. Got some cool details on the inside, on the insole and stuff like that, so that's neat. And yeah, so that's what makes this one super cool to me. So that's another colorway. So you know there's 2 shoes that we got right there. Do I stick with the 1.5s? Yeah, I'll stick with the 1.5s for a second. Might as well. All right, so now this is a pair that I did not have a box to go with, but they are inside an Adidas box because I have some extra boxes. I bought these off of eBay because they didn't have an official release, but they're very cool, and I really dig them a lot. It's a pair of 1.5 Restomods. These are the McDonald's All-American ones. I actually might have bought these off of Poshmark. I forget exactly where I got these from. But these are different, because it's one of those. These are made, for the All-American game that's played in Chicago with McDonald's, which involves high school players. This is also like a size 9.5, so it's a half size down from my regular wear. Even though my very first pair of 1.5s that's in that colorway, the home colorway, was a 9.5. So kind of a nice little throwback here. But also these are dead stock too. I've not worn these yet, but I'm excited to review these for you guys because I think this is kind of a cooler colorway, and that's something that you kind of stumble upon often. Let's see, Myra Trash from Love of ankle braces. Yeah, I think I remember you showing me that on your pair that the Velcro piece kept on tearing at the GeoFit part around the ankle. And they 10 years old. I mean, that'll do it to you. I'll restore my ones. Oh, I'd like to see that. If you restore them, like that'd be kind of dope to kind of take a look at it and see. Because I've never done that to any of my Rose shoes. I've wanted to, but I haven't done that, I think, to any of them yet. Not a lot of my Roses are really beat up too bad, but like it's something that I have considered for some of them. I'm going to skip past one of these 1.5s for a second to show you guys a different Restomod. These surprisingly didn't really actually come stateside except for at Sierra, which is basically how do I put it? It's like it's not it's well, it's basically a company that's also owned by like Trade Home, and I think like TJ Maxx and Ross. I think those are all owned by the same people. I could be mistaken on that, but I got these two colorways from that website, and I was surprised to get them, but like also weird out that they never just sold them in their on the website, and you can always see it because I pulled it up a little high. But this is the Rose 4 Resto Mod of the Midnight Navy Chicago Avenue colorway. Is that what these were? Chicago Avenues? No, the Chicago Avenues were like the. No, that was like the Bears colorway, but people also call those Chicago. This is like the Midnight Navy ones. I got reviews of the OGs on my channel and the socks that went with them. I think I have a pair of brand new socks that can go with these, so I probably will bust those out for the review. These shoes though, yeah, dirt cheap, $60, like, and then shipping. Actually, no, it was $60 and my shipping was free. I bought a water bottle when I bought this. Yeah, I should have just looked at the receipt. Sierra is a part of TJ Maxx Marshall's Home Goods family. Ross is not a part of that. I did see some Son of Shy ones though at Ross that I'd never seen before. Well, that's not true. That I'd never seen on the Adidas website or any other like regular retailer. So that was kind of cool. But they're not my size, so I didn't buy them. We're going to show you the other one that I got from them because I bought two of them. And this is that Simeon / like Memphis colorway of the Rose 4 Resto Mods. So these have bounced, for the midsole and stuff, the Adiprene. And it's a dope colorway. I mean, you really can't go wrong with this shoe. The home colorway is dope. There's a Resto Mod of the Brendas that I don't have. Midnight Skyline. Thank you, Grace. That is the name of them. I just lost my train of thought. Rose 4s. Oh, there's a Brenda colorway. It's a Resto Mod. There's a new colorway that was a Resto Mod. There's the original Away colorway. That's a Resto Mod. I did the performance review and the regular review on the home Resto Mods. So it's cool. I kind of hope that Adidas will make some sort of like re-upping of his contract to still do more like retros of his shoes. I'm not holding my breath per se, but I would like that. Now this isn't a Resto Mod. This is going to be just an original Rose shoe that I've never reviewed on the channel, but I bought a while back with someone dead stock. Pretty sure he's a dead stock. Yeah, I bought him dead stock, and I'm really happy to have him. And it's the Brenda colorway of the Rose 4.5s. And this is, I just really dig these. Sorry, I'm looking at my cat over here, making a lot of noise. So yeah, this is the 4.5s. It's a Brenda colorway. Was able to bought this off of somebody. I can't even remember where I bought these from, but got these for a good price. Couldn't complain too much, And it's a really just dope colorway. Really like them. And yeah, so the next two shoes I'm going to show you guys are all the shoes I have down here with me. I might run upstairs and grab the other ones to show you because I need them down here anyway for me to do the reviews. But one of them is the 1.5 lows and what I call like the home colorway, which is cool. I love this shoe as a casual shoe. Like, I wear this shoe a lot. Super dope. Haven't hooped in them before though. I'm tempted to, but I haven't done that. So yeah, there's those. There's the black and red colorway of that, which I don't have one sitting down here, but that is a shoe that I do have that I haven't done a review for. Now, the other shoe that I have upstairs, besides the 1.5 lows, is a Son of Shy 3. So I have the Son of Shy 3s I'm playing in currently right here, so I'll just show these to represent that. Should also do some sort of performance review if I can find someone to film it for me. Might need to reach out to some guys I know online and maybe get someone to fork over a little bit of change with someone to see if that might work. But again, something to kind of figure out and do. But then this 1.5 is a pair that like I really am glad to have because some of the guys and some of the fans in the Philippines helped me get my hands on them, and I really am glad to have them. This is a pair of 1.5s. I like to call these like the Friezas because it's purple and white. I mean, I can't not think of Lord Frieza with these. So Static, if you're still here, speaking of Sparking Zero, I mean, it's a pretty good shoe, man. To go with it. The insole there just has Derek signature on, which is cool. This other side has the same thing, I think. Yeah, it does. So yeah, this is another shoe I'll get a review for you guys out. Really dope. I love the hints of the gold too. Again, it makes me think of Frieza because it's just like, Frieza's regular form, but then this is like, you have the little hint like the gold Frieza with it, so that's cool. They sent me a pair of socks with it as well too, which I thought was nice. Happy Hoops, super cool. It's like, yeah, I got all these shoes that we need to review. So we're looking at this. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10 pairs of D Roses to review, but that's only 10 days in October. So how are we gonna get to 31? Well, that is the real trick, isn't it? We're gonna have to figure that part out, and that's gonna be it's gonna be a little rough. So with that being said, I figured I'd show some of you guys something that we did like last time I was here on the channel, looking at looking at our options, right? Looking at what we could find, and I'm gonna change this over to show. Put me a smaller screen, but then pull up. Yeah. So yeah, I think this worked. So, okay. Weird framing of this is how I'm gonna do that, but that's just how we're gonna rock it. That's how we're gonna let it live. So yeah, these Rose shoes that people might be looking for, might be trying to find. There's a lot of different ways you can look for some roses, man. And some way I thought about just doing a video about this. And I probably might do one towards the end of the month. Just kind of have some more fun with it. But while I'm here on a live stream with you guys, I figured this would be something we could do. We could actually really do. This headache I got is killing me right now. But yeah, I figured we kind of look at some different Rose shoes and stuff and see which ones people like. And from the people that are here, kind of take a vote on which ones I should either A, try to purchase, or B, try to find a way to source in some way, shape, or form. Now, am I saying I'm about to buy 20 pairs of D Roses? Absolutely not. But what I am going to try to do is find ones that are colorways that I've been looking for, that I'd like to get, that I think would be cool to review, and show them to you guys. And so this is one of them actually right here. This is the Son of Shy and the Brenda colorway, and I've seen the inner details of how this shoe is set up, and I just dig that because it's just cool to have those extra storytelling features to it. But yeah, so that's one of the shoes we're gonna be looking at. They got 2 available left in my size, so we're gonna take a look at that and see. Well, let's just search Adidas D Rose, and so this is how I usually go looking for a bunch of my Rose shoes, guys. Whether if I'm looking for stuff that's in stock or out of stock, or dead stock, or sorry, if I'm looking for dead stock or pre-owned, this is usually where I come to look. Okay, you can filter out by size. If you search Adidas D Rose or Adidas lowercase d, lowercase r, sometimes that can get you different results. It all depends. Now, the thing that I do find sad is that, for example, this is a 12.5. Pre-owned. I'm not saying this is D Rose's pair, but Derek's size is 12.5. So it's not hard to believe that there are some, PEs that are running out here just living on the eBays. But like this colorway, for example, is a colorway that's for the Cavs that I'm like 95% certain we never saw as a I won't say physical release, as a actual release. But the other piece though too, where I will say I don't think it's actually no, maybe is it a PE? Okay, yeah, this might be a PE because for people that don't know too, a PE is a player exclusive. The reason why I just changed my mind on saying that is because this has an eye hole through it, and the 8s don't have that. Is my pair of 8s sitting here? I actually going to run upstairs real quick because I have a pair of 8s that I'm sitting on. I can show you guys this. Hold on. Okay. So, this is a pair of D Rose 8s. Okay. This is a release pair that was on, sold on Adidas.com even. Last pair of Rose shoes to have boost in it. You see right here? There's no eye hole there. This one has one. Huh. That's interesting. I can't wear these, but the pairs in good condition, no ribs. You would see the exact pair shown. Please take a look. Oh, I can carefully wrap a shoe. Where are these located at? Washington, Pennsylvania. This could be like a college player's pair or something like that too, but like that is interesting because that's usually a tall tale sign. But my point of all this is to say that this is where I go to look for like my D Roses and stuff. I usually only look at within my size range, but whenever I first go to it, and it comes up here, this is usually, what I end up seeing first is something like this. You can kind of scroll through and see like, here's another example. Not my size, but a pair of Rose 7s and a low top for $67. Man, like, again, if I was just out here collecting the shoe line and had the money to just purchase and just for the collection, this would be a cop because, again, this is not something that was super available. And it's always hard to say, like, what was the shoe's availability. Because, like, for example, my Brenda pair of Rose 10s and Boardwalk pair of Rose 10s, those shoes released stateside, but they released they were only really available in Chicago at the All-Star game at the Water Tower location. They didn't have that shoe everywhere else, It never went on the website. It never went on the website. So stuff like that's just kind of like, kind of funny. Because I have an additional pair of those dead stock of both colorways, specifically for that reason. Oh, I never reviewed the Rose 11 boardwalks. I have another Rose. We're sitting at, I think, 11, 12? 12 for the challenge. Oh, 13, because there's a pair of Rose 6s I recently got, too, that is kind of different. And I did order a pair of Roses today, full disclosure. This is wild. This just feels like, I feel like I'm getting, like, I let myself get like questioned and put back into a corner. But like you can find crazy stuff on here. Like not everyone's my size, but like I mean, man, if you're a Rose fan and you're in like these other sizes, like this is size 13, and this is a damn near dead stock. I mean, look at this. That's really crazy. Like these they just look like they're in great condition. I love that. But yeah, so like you can find like tons of different stuff. Like honestly, like it's kind of fun to just scroll through and look at what people have. This is a pair of Son of Shies that I had never seen this colorway of until like 3 or 4 days ago. Caitlin and I were looking at these, and I'd never seen them anywhere online, and then they popped up on eBay not through ID4 Shoes, through someone else that was weird. Let's look at the comments. Elite Ball Knowledge. Hey, appreciate that, man. J3, somehow I find it great that the D-Rose line didn't get them inflated resale prices and make them attainable for most fans that actually collect and wear them. Now, see, I would agree with you. We'll come back to eBay in a second. But actually, here while I'm going through and pulling this up, let's just do this real quick, so y'all don't have to see all my website. If anyone saw on that screen that you have saw one of the pairs I ordered, Adidas D Rose. So let's look at Kickscrew. Okay, this is Kickscrew is a place that people use, right? Yeah, cool. We're going to do it. On Kickscrew and other places like this place called Poison. One, this is not a Rose. I know it's a Dame, but when you type in D Rose, that's kind of what pops up. But so like, look, here's Son of Shy 3 and the almost pink colorway, the Unleashed Phoenix colorway, both two very cool colorways. But let's click them and just kind of see something real quick. You click this shoe. You grab your size. Let's go to checkout real quick. I'm gonna cover some of this up right there, just so I can not out myself like that. Um, Honestly, that's not too bad right now. But like $35 for shipping, just so 120 or 117. Oh, one of these codes is working. That might have to be a cop. I'm not gonna lie. That's probably gonna be a cop once we get off this call, or off this call once we get off this live stream. But like, that's a bad example. That's a bad example. Let me scroll a little bit because I want to find a better example of like some price gouging. This isn't bad. That's not bad either. I see myself coming back to this website. I'm trying to go back. Okay, yeah, here's what I'm looking at for, though. So this is the D-Rose 4 Resto Mod. This is of the away colorway, right? This is of, like, the big, this is, like, the original launch colorway. $237, $300, $222. I want this colorway. I'm not paying that. Like, I'm just not doing that. There's just no way. Um, the Rivals was called, but that's the home colorway. 203, not paying that. Now 160 for the Evo Force, which this is the Resto Mod. 185 isn't bad, but 348, 395, like you're killing me, man. Well, I guess I spoke too soon. Yeah, I mean, I ain't trying to kill the hype, but like to some degree, though, like I will say, like for example, the Son Shy 2s in this purple colorway, that's what they call it, at least on here. The Grace, that colorway is dope. $57, $64. Hey man, look, shit, I might have to cop. That's hella tempting to cop right now, man. I need a check balance. I need to go through and make sure I got the right funds in the right spots because it's really tempting. Is this also that cheap in my size? Damn. The Son of Shies, honestly, like the Son of Shy ones. And that's some of the other things we'll talk about. Okay, breaking news here, guys. I kind of talked about it a little bit last time I did the challenge, but when I mention it now, I'm going to tell you guys just flat out, like, I'll talk about it again because I think it's okay to talk about, and maybe we'll wait and see it. But like the Rose 12s, we all have. I mean, anyone that has a pair of Sunshine ones has the Rose 12s, so it's not in a name, but it is the Rose 12. Because that's what was originally going to be the Rose 12 until there was different plans, Yeah, these Son of Shy 2s, man. Some of this stuff isn't bad. Okay, Rose 9, for example, though. This shoe is so hard to find. Just, man, I can fit a 9. 122 ain't bad, but $35 shipping, yeah, that shit go crazy. They weren't in those price range, though, last I checked. Seems like they've reached that point when he retired. Now, see, it's interesting you say that because Kickscrew fluctuates. Because I will say the first time I came to this website, it was looking like this. The prices were low, and I was like, "Hey man, I'm about to every payday. I'm about to buy at least one pair off of here, and it's gonna be real simple. But then like I could come back and I was like, yo, y'all taxing. And $35 for shipping. Again, $35 really ain't that bad. I mean, sorry. The shoe price itself really ain't that bad. But the $35 for shipping, that's just kind of crazy, man. This is a colorway that I actually think I am going to cop for this month. Just because it's crazy different. Like, and that's my thing too. Some of these, it's just like, yo, if it's a crazy different colorway, that feels worth copping. You're a goat. I remember all the Rose love from day one. Hey man, thanks Javel. Yeah, thanks Javel, man. I appreciate that, bro. I've been blessed, man. That's the easiest way to put it. These Lakeshore mids. Okay, this again, this has no boost in it. This is the takedown version of the boost one. But like, I will also say, I don't think these ever Well, that's not true. They just did release in men's sizes, but this colorway I don't think released in men's sizes. So like, there's not gonna be men's sizes on there. Oh, but I do want to go back just for reference to the older a D Rose shoe is, the harder I will say it is to find like dead stock. And so like these, for example, the Bean, 673, crazy. I think what I said mostly applies to recently shoes, with the exception of the WrestleMods and OGs. And I will say, yes, you are correct there. Now, I will see. Oh, okay, yeah. This is the other thing that's on this website. It's super dope. They do have, and I saw these on I think Adidas' actual website. And I wish I had bought it when I did because they were pretty cheap at the time. But this is the McDonald's All American jersey that Adidas released like a couple years ago, and this is Rose's like number from that All American game. So you have this color of it too, and there's a different color too as well. I think if I go to the next page, that's there too. Yeah, there it is. There's a red one. $100. That's a jersey that I think is definitely worth a cop. Let's look at this Rose 7 Low. Let's see what they got. They got a size 10, man, 605. Can't wait to spend that money. But here, let's do this for a second, just so I can see if I can pull up. Yeah, we'll go. Oh, that's not it. Poison. Yeah, that works. Have that pull up. Cool. This is another example I was going to show y'all. So this website too, Adidas, D Rose. Poison could be more expensive. Now I think Poison has a little bit more credibility to it recently, but how about Goat compared to Kick Screw? Okay, now Goat. Let's see here. Let's see if these are still here. This is the fives. Some of the prices for these do kind of go crazy. D Rose. 118, 76, 314, $2,480. I do want that colorway, but damn. Let's see, what size is that? That's a 9.5 too. It's like they know it's my size and they just teasing me. They killing me, man. They got pictures. I'm not buying it. There's some clarify for everyone, but just like that's crazy. But can you imagine if you're on the other end of that and you just have those on there and some idiot buys those? Wow. No, if I had $2,000 to throw around for a pair of kicks, I'd buy those shoes. I mean, I'd buy courtside tickets for the retirement celebration. This is funny though. $2,000 for a 12, $200 for 11 and a half. It's crazy. My pair of 3 Homes is not in the best shape because my dad wore them and he wore them to paint in them and got them like soaking wet. That actually is a shoe I might look up on here just to see if I can find a decent used pair or a pre-owned pair, however you want to look at it. Evo Brendas, look at that. That's crazy. 98, that ain't bad. That ain't bad. 2,000. Hey, yo, 785. Man, they really going to capitalize on the early days of retirement. I'm probably one of those idiots that would buy if I had the money for it. Hey, look, if the way my income was set up to where I had just like a smooth $2,000 sitting around that could be used for a shoe purchase, I would own every colorway of every D Rose at least in one size. This black and red one, 9.5s, $378. No, but if I had the money, cop easy. These cop, that's what I will say is interesting. It's like once I got into like the 8s and the 9s, I'm tough. It's hard on colorways. Don't have these. Don't have these. Don't have these. 10 for $235. Don't have these. Don't have these. Did I get these? I think I bought these off of someone off of eBay, I thought, or something. I'll double check that and see, because I don't think I ever reviewed those if I did buy those. I don't care for additional 773s. These Lake Shores are kind of cool, but like don't have those. But if I'm talking like mainline slash Son of Shy, here's that other Resto Mod colorway I was talking to you guys about. They want $1,905 for a size 10. Yeah, ain't boy, no way, boy. Um, these are cool. Uh, $1,000. They just taxing, dog. Don't I got those? Okay, now this is a colorway of a shoe that I regret that I did not buy for dirt cheap because this thing was dirt cheap a handful of places. And now, like, you see that 761, 2016. That's we talking about years. That's crazy. Nah, those look fake. They aren't, but they wait. Yeah, they aren't, but they just look it weird. Anyway, Goat has its issues. The midsole on those is not that maroon. I wish it was. Yeah, the retirement tax. Hey man, the retirement tax just might be real, dog. Just might be real. But yeah, there's some of these colorways here that are really cool. But like, yeah, super expensive. So like, Goat, never go there. Poison. Now see, look, this is similar to Kick Screw. But the thing is I'll tell you a story. That my girlfriend experienced, I think, buying from here. She tried ordering me a pair of the Brenda 3.0s, the Brenda Son of Shy 3s, and she tried like 3 times. They canceled all 3 of her orders. So whoever was selling those did not really have those on hand, obviously, which is kind of sucked, Because yeah, here it is right here. But if I click this, I bet you what's funny is we will see they have. They have a 10? They do have a 10. So, it's like, I don't know. Don't know what to think. But, yeah. If I go here, though, let's look at these D-Rose Geek Up. The craziest thing I could get my hands on would be a sample pair of the Deezys. That'd be dope. But I don't think that's happening. D-Rose 4 Geeked Up. These are cool. I have the D-Rose 9 geeked up over there. I'm literally blocking it. There you go. Well, there you go. Said they were on the way too. Yeah, see, that's the part that was crazy. So I haven't ordered from here yet, but the thing is, they canceled her order. She got her money back, so it's not like they scammed her. So like that's the positive. The negative is the disappointment was high. It's like K2SO said, it was high, very, very high. I changed the quote a little bit. I feel like if Grace is still here, she'll probably correct me on that. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff here though. But like, look at this Restomod 4 153. That's not bad. So let's click it. Let's find out. You don't have many sizes, and wow, the 12.5 is 153. I want a size? No. What's the phase? You pay me? Because that's what I came across. Alright, yeah. Yeah, 307. And that's the thing I will say. There's some of these shoes where I'm like, I just regret top to bottom not buying them when I had the opportunity to buy them. These are kind of cool, but yeah, not the price point does not work, y'all. Does not work. Here's a weird shoe that people might not have seen before, but maybe if they were on that one live stream, maybe like earlier last month would see. These are supposedly Kyle Lake Shores, but that's also just a weird shoe. But you scroll through Poison for long enough, you bump into a lot of stuff. What I will say, I think is kind of crazy though, is this pack of the past and the past and the present pack, 361. Like, honestly, like that's not. I'm not that mad at that, because it's about like 180 a pair. And there's some of us that will remember when the Rose line cost 160, and that was a thing. And then if it was like a limited edition, it was 180. So this is a limited edition collector's box that comes with both shoes and this really cool box display. And that's something that I'm very tempted to get strictly for that. But I remember back when the 11s came out and this was a thing, This was going for like $600, so I'm not mad at it. The dream pair would be the Adidas Superstar Classic Derrick Rose. Um, I might have ordered those from somebody. I think I have them. I don't often forget what I have. Like I usually know and remember everything that I have, but that is something that like I remember I bought pre-owned from someone, so I think I have them. But if that's your dream pair. Okay, so I talked about it earlier. By the way, sorry, quick sidetrack. This is the Son of Shy 3 pair that I got, which is this was supposed to be the they called it the Spark, but I just want to call it the Summer Olympics colorway because this is a part of that Olympic pack. But no, you're talking about that D Rose Superstar. Um, Man, oh man, this is a dope colorway too. Now look at these eights. Like some of these Rose eights, like never been seen. Like never these nines never. With you can see no one's selling them, but it's just they're killing me, man. Um, I do like just kind of looking though at stuff, but no, let's bounce away for a second here. Let's go back to eBay. These are kind of cool. I've never seen that colorway of that shoe before. Let's use this. Yeah, Adidas D Rose Superstar. Sorry, I'm double checking the text message. Hey, that's good. That's good stuff. I will do that tomorrow. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Bam. Look, here's one right here. Size 9. Is this? If I don't have, I think I have these upstairs though, because I think I bought a pair off someone. Um, yeah, these are cool. And those aren't in bad condition. This is a size 9, $100, $14 shipping from California. Dog, I mean that's like that's not bad. Uh, would you like to know? Would you like to know the probability of them canceling her order? It's high. It's very high. Yeah, that's your. There you go, Grace. Spot on. And yes, yeah, these are them, right? Like, isn't that crazy? Like, and the thing is, you can. I didn't even put my size in, right? I just searched it up, and a lot of what you're seeing is All Star Game colorways. Like, of course, these are the ones you wore at the All Star Game. This is a pair of Inglewood threes. But this arguably would have been the shoes he wore at the All Star Game during the season that the 3.5s are out. When the sixes were out, if you made the All Star Game, this arguably would have been the pair you wore that year. Same with the fives being the superstar colorway that has it. But yeah, here you go. Here's a 9.5. Now see, this is more my speed, and these are honestly in really good condition. And I think a 9 would be too small for me. But 9.5 and a superstar should be able to work. That's actually pretty awesome. And for 149 too, that's not bad at all. But again, just kind of hard to do it. Here's a pair of Rose 8s, just randomly there. And then wow, that is a Lakeshore shoe I have not seen since it was on Foot Locker. But yeah, so like you can find them. They're just kind of hard to find, and I'm surprised I didn't see Adidas. Let me see if sometimes I gotta change the way Adidas Superstar D Rose. Let's see if this brings up more pairs. There's a 9.5. There's a 9. Those are them again. Those are All Stars. No, less than usual, but could definitely end up, finding a pair at some point. You just kind of gotta like keep your eyes open and search on the eBays. But that's crazy. But let's see here. If we end up going back here to this. Let's go size 10. Let's just see what we got. Let's see what the options end up looking like and what they present themselves as. We kind of got here. Wow, there's a lot. I don't know why these are popping up so frequently now, but this Sunshine one is black and red colorway is pretty dope. Um, but that's $25 with $10 shipping. Bro, these this is again like you find stuff and you gotta go like, okay, like what are the odds that I end up seeing some with this? Those actually look like they're brand new. New without box. $10 shipping. Place bid. Ends in 23 hours. Say less. I will give that a shot. But yeah, again, it's like surprising what you find. Like here, these $89. That's not bad. That's brand new. These $15 for pre-owned. That toe box looks like it's seen better days. But yeah, these, I mean, it's nice. Looks $15, $9. Honestly, that's not egregious, And that's the thing too is like you look at that shoe that it opened up a new tab. Yeah, you look at that shoe and it's like, besides that toe box being in a horrible condition, that outsole is pretty great. Like, look at the tread. So that's just something where you kind of go, you kind of sit there and live with the fact that, like, the toe box is going to get, creased at some point. I've seen some used D Rose pairs that go for about less than $20 and still look nice, but definitely them shipping fees going to get you when they're coming from Asia. Yeah, that's the other thing, too, you have to look at. Like, okay, this one isn't bad. This is pre-owned. This isn't coming from Asia. Yeah, this is from Chicago. And see, that's the other thing, too, is I can't tell, like, if they send a lot of this stuff there, but like you can see that they hooped in these for a bit, so that's kind of maybe a little more worn out than I'd want for this pair. But super dope, $50, $10 shipping, like that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Rose 2s. I'd say the hardest D Rose shoe to find anything of because there's not a lot of pairs that like are in good condition. And there isn't. I just feel like you can never find like good condition for those shoes. Even though the Rose 2s are some of like the coolest. I think they're some of the coolest D Roses that came out in the main line early on, just because like they're different. They were mids. It's a different shoe. Some people blame those and the 2.5s for all the injuries he had that year. Depends on how you want to look at it, but yeah. Inglewoods, the draft days. Now these are cool because of we're talking about like history, but the D Rose line itself, or just with D Rose, the Bulls had a 1.7% chance to draft him or to get the lottery pick for the number one overall. And they did, so like that's super cool, man. And so like yeah, I know initially I was saying we all could pick out some ones to order, but man, the more I scroll through and look at this, the more I'm just like, man, there's actually a lot of really affordable options right now. This messy pair is not. I saw these at an outlet. Majorly regret not getting them. Like, how do you have something like this pop at an outlet? Get it. This says new with box. This is make an offer though. The thing is that like this colorway, it is hard to find. I'm not gonna say it's not, but like, do I really want to pay something crazy for those? No, This pair of Rose 2s. This is the other thing I was going to talk about with like the Rose 2 itself. I probably need to stop opening up tabs and will make my computer go crazy with streaming this at the same time. But these right here, like, that yellow in the toe box. That's just because of the material, So it's hard not to find them like that. And honestly, for the price, like, I'd say for how often a pair of Rose 1s pops up in decent condition, Rose 2s, and the home colorway pops up in decent condition, I can't necessarily blame the store for trying to get that much for them. Let's just hope and pray that the Adidas comes through for the D Rose fans and re-releases them OGs again in retro mods and stay true to the OG colorway of the breads. And that they actually go worldwide and not reach. Man, yeah. because that's part of this whole game. It's got the game all messed up. It's not fun. And the further you get into eBay, the more you see like this. Like that's crazy. That's a March Madness pair, but I think those. No, yeah, those weren't part of the those are the March Madness pair. There's an Easter Rose 6 that usually I see on here too. It's like for a crazy amount of money. Kind of just scroll and see what else we see. This Rose 1 Retro Forbidden City. And they actually, yeah, okay, sorry, I didn't know if you commented something new. Those are cool. There's a lot of cool options to find, but man, like, sometimes finding them is just really difficult. And sometimes I'd say it's even more difficult to try to hunt down, like, if you want some D Rose apparel, go with God, because, like, that's just difficult, man. It's hard to find that. I think it's harder to find D Rose apparel than anything else, especially when there's been new stuff that's like sold overseas. Nine and a half, can work for some of the roses for me, but not every model and colorway or model. Yeah, well, actually, sometimes colorway does play a role in that. Is this actually the Resto mod? It is. At first, it looked. I forgot they did the actual Resto mod that was like spot on to the OGs, or mostly spot on. I don't know if I ever reviewed those actually. I think something I need to do is I need to go and get rid of the hiding of what the shoes were for the last time I tried to do the D-Rose Sneaker Challenge, which may have been last year. Yeah, see some of my watch items. Let's actually take this off though for a second, and let's just kind of see what we find real quick. There's some now. Look at that, Rose 2s, Texas A&M colorway. That's dope. Crazy Lights. That's pretty cool. Man, Rose 2.5. This is size 13. Now, sometimes too, it's interesting because you find someone that has like a bunch of them, and then you're just like, oh, like if I were to ever offload like my collection, it would be really obvious if you were going through eBay listings looking for something I have had some fun with is when I ordered shoes from people on eBay, and they've been like, "Yo, are you who I think you are?" It's like, maybe. If I am, what does that do for me? you gonna they go into a good home, so you gonna give me a discount? No, all right, no. I just had to ask. Man, these are in really good condition. The 2.5s, then being the basis for the 773 ones. I mean, that's just art, man. Bless up, I kept all my clothing. Now none of it fits anymore, but I have it all. I still don't get why they go region exclusive gimmick. Why do it when there ain't much supply in a full size run? You probably have a hard time to own. Some of the OGs, I mean, you're right. I mean, if I wanted to but I think if I wanted to get rid of them, I probably could. I'd have to price them to sell, Most of I will say the only Rose shoes I have that are in really bad condition are my 1.5 Homes, my 2.5s that I wore outside of the away, but I have a dead stock pair of those. And then I have like my 2.5 All Stars that were in my size are kind of, the laces are messed up. The Rose, the Memphis ones, the Memphis ones for the 2.5s are in decent shape, but I didn't think much about the fact that I don't know, there's stuff I can remember doing to those shoes in high school that I just kind of sit there and go for the most part, I've never been really much of an idiot kid that does very idiotic things. Everybody has their moments though. And I definitely had my moments. Um, Honestly, if you put like, and I guess the way to that's a spam call. I guess the way to really try looking at some of this stuff too is I tell people they want to look for a shoe. Like, let's look at like D Rose sevens. Let's just see what we find. Okay, because when you search for just D Rose sevens, it should usually trim it down to mostly be sevens. But like, okay, here's a pair of 2.5s, and the colorway that he tore his ACL in actually. But honestly, man, and that's something I think that hurts about that colorway. This is, this meant to be like the cement colorway. Uh, that is a fire colorway, dog. Like, it's man. 2.5 lows, these are cool too, but I don't think those ever saw much like release stateside either. Let me kind of easily mute myself on here real quick. Uh, we're just going to do this. Here's an easy way to do it. Man, you're not wrong, but like I was doing stupid stuff like in class bored, just like taking. I'll be. I'll out myself. I'm taking like a pen, right, and it's poking holes in my like not poking holes, but like pressing like the shoe into the midsole. I don't know what type of like ADHD type of like mind that was for a moment with that, but like it just weird, man. Just like like why did I do that? The world may never know. DSD Rose 3. I'm curious if I wearing them regularly, like wearing them getting beat up, not a big deal. Like all the pairs I talked about for the most part that were beat up, wow, 8.5 for 150 though. That's wow. Yeah, that's heat. Ah, that's heat. Yeah, that's okay. But no, stupid stuff like that is like the things I regret. Um, when your inner demons tell you to do things you'll regret. No, honestly, like I don't know what it was in class, but like I have a really vivid memory for like a lot of things, and that's one of the vivid memories I have. That I just go, what an idiot! Like you got to be just what a dummy. what a what a silly kid. What a silly kid. Wow, it is crazy how hard it is to find a pair of Rose threes. This really ain't even narrowing it down much. Um, I guess I didn't look at this just because it's worth me looking at it real quick. Let me just go D Rose again, and let me go size 9. Let's see what they got. Cause I can't wear size 9 in many things, but like okay, I think I showed these to guys last time we were on here. But what's up, son of God? Um, my man's. When you see these, that's what I will say. That is one man that probably I'd say gives my D Rose collection a run for its money. Honestly, bro, we should probably talk. I'm gonna DM you because if you if you're willing to help me not to spend a bunch of money this month, like but just spend money on shipping, I ain't gonna rob you. But let's talk because you might actually be able to help me out with some D Rose reviews for this month. I'm actually about to DM you right now on IG. Because knowing my luck, I'll get off here and I'll forget for a second. Let me see.
Um, but I will give him a shout out to now while you guys are here and looking. If you go, if the person who just commented, Son of God, go to his if you go to his YouTube, check out his channel, um, and see the reviews and see all the D roses he has. Honestly, like I think him and I have talked about this before. We both have a lot of D roses, and we both have like a lot of pairs that the other person doesn't have. But we each kind of want each other's pairs, so it's just always kind of funny. But I'm pretty sure he has a dead stock pair of these Rose 773 lights, which is pretty cool. Um, but yeah, so like there's a lot of stuff on here, guys. You can find. Like it all just really kind of depends on what you're looking for, and like whoa, now these aren't the D Rose ones, but yeah, wait, these aren't right. 'Cause, yeah, it would stay on the heel. But this is man, that's a tempting shoe to buy. Oh wait, maybe but no. Hold on a second. Let's just go here. Click. Team signature, team signature. Yeah, okay. But D Rose did play in these when he first came into the league. And I think the playoff shoe was the ones with the zipper, the Supernatural creators. The pair that I got back there. You can't see it because of my head. There it is. Um, so yeah, there's, you know, if you're ever looking for D Roses, guys, and you got the time to kind of just go search and peruse eBay, this is what I would do. You find a lot of cool stuff. They say this is a sample pair. Is this? It might be, but I don't think this is actually. Is it a sample? Sample made in China. Okay, I guess it's a sample. Because this reminds me of looks like one of the My Adidas pair of Rose Fives that you could do, but um, right above your comments, Son of God, go to his. If you can, you should be able to. I think if you go on YouTube, you should be able to just go and click his comment and take you to his channel. Brenda Rose sixes. Um, yeah, so like there's just tons of cool stuff that you guys can just like kind of find if you search for it. You know, while I'm here with y'all, I will look at like Adidas. D Rose clothing. I think this is one. No, it's going good. Let's see. Because I've found a way to search this before. I could kind of show you guys a way to find some of this stuff. But this may just mostly still bring up shoes. That's a pair of shorts. There we go, Chicago warm up. There's a t-shirt. I feel like someone asked me to buy that shirt from me recently. So the person who asked is in the chat. It's on eBay. Don't know what size. Not gonna click it. Track pants. That's a Bulls warm up. There's another way to search this stuff. I'm trying to remember. Adidas. That's pretty dope. And to Grace's point earlier too, I still have all my D Rose apparel. Like I've never gotten rid of any of it. But some of it, man, it's just you have stuff for over 10 years. Like some stuff just gets dingy, you know. Adidas. Let's just go back for a second before I do that. Yeah, this is really sparse. There's a better way to search it. This is kind of like when you go to a library, do some research for something, and you gotta like figure out like, how do I best like search for this thing that I want. And so, for example, I just typed in Adidas Derrick Rose, and this first page immediately has more apparel and clothing than typing in Adidas Derrick Rose or D Rose clothing. Never seen this jacket before, so let's take a peek at what this is. Looks like it's kind of cool. Look at sample large. It looks super thin, which is kind of dope. Yo, but you see stuff like this too, like that's tough. I like that. That's good for like the winter. Full puffer jacket. That like, man, that's the thing. So now like you bump into this stuff and it's like, okay, what can I find? Like here's a a large hoodie. This is the classic. This isn't actually the classic hoodie, but this is the classic, like, similar-ish style look to the one that they initially first released. This shirt is dope for the 50-point game. That probably is going to be a cop this month because it's hard to find, and I definitely want it. I'm showing it to you guys right now, though, to where so if someone goes and cops it, I mean, that's an L for me, I suppose. But, large. I found some really cool stuff on here that I wouldn't have otherwise. Like this, for example, too. Like, this is dope. Yeah, this is clean. Does the back have, what's the back have on it? I don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't. Wait. I might know what that's supposed to be. Huh. Sherman Oaks, California. That's super dope. $40. Free shipping. I'm not going to be an idiot right now. But that's getting gets in a sample. That's getting added to watch list. That's something that I have to go back and cop. Can't seem to find some guys YouTube a lot. Jesus relay content or channel. I will find a way to link you guys to his content. Here, let me see. On my phone, I'm logged in. I want to see if I can. That's not it. That's not it. It is funny when I do try to go look for like a YouTube video though, and I am just seeing a bunch of my own videos now, so I'm trying to look for it. I don't know why. Try to see if I can find it. Oh, I should get that. Hey, I'm glad you like it, because I do want it. But that, some things are easier said than done. You can look at something and be like, oh yeah, I get that. But you can also look at it and be like, but I ain't got no money to get that though. So how am I gonna pull that off? Man, I'm trying just to click on his comment on the thing. I can't. Why can't it? What if I switch to my actual account? Let's see. We got three people here hanging out, chilling. Cool. So it's probably just the three of us. I know exactly which three people are here, so that's nice. Talk about a cool piece of apparel. This is dope. This is dope. And this goes with the boardwalks. This is dope. Is this my size? Hold up. Is this one is my size? Hold up. Nope, another 2XL, because why would I want a regular size? Not that 2XL's not a regular size. I'm saying, why would I want my regular size? As soon as I said that, I'm like, someone will be like, oh yeah, let's get him canceled. Wait, hold up. It's not how it came out. It was not how I meant it. Let's see here. Yeah, I mean, some of this stuff is crazy. Some of these hats they got on here are really, really sending a man's back. New York jersey. Yeah, it's like there is like some cool stuff you can find by just looking it up this way currently. And that tank top at my size. Ain't that our ball? That's a small. Ain't that our ball? I can't fit that. There's no way. I feel like, some of y'all know I worked at Finish Line for a while. When I worked at Finish Line, when a new Jordan Retro would come out, people would do everything in their power to fit, whatever size you still had. So you'd be looking at a guy like, hey man, I don't really know if you fit this. No, no, I can fit him. It's like, bro, you asked for a size 13 and you try to fit into a size 11. Yeah, bro, if I pop the insole out, yo, that's not gonna. All right. I've got that hoodie saved on my car. I leave that alone. Which hoodie, Grace? Okay, send me the link for research purposes. Step back. Hey. You know, look. I can't want things. I can't get this channel to pull up to save my life. Um, I really want to, but it's just not. It's not working. That was a call from Pella. Pella Windows. Why y'all call? That's so weird. Um, Small orange. Yeah, there's wild. I'm actually surprised by how much stuff is actually apparel here. So let's. This is something a little hack maybe to potentially show us. Let's see if this works. That's shoe size, product line. Uh, there might have been a way to refine it to where you just do like clothing sizes, but I don't. Yeah, this is all shoes. Uh, Caitlin, I'll definitely send you that link a little bit later, I suppose. I'm tempted to not send it to you though, but the part of me that wants it more is not tempted enough to not send it to you. Oh, look at this Christmas Bulls jersey. Yeah, that's a swing man. That's dope. Um, White, pink, and green. I got a black and red one from the fives era. Willing to trade. Willing to trade, huh? We got to see what we're gonna do the trade for. Um, this is kind of interesting though, how much stuff I'm seeing on. Oh, now this would be something that would be worth a purchase. This is one of those. Yeah, this is a natural climate cool 30. Yeah, this is from the last year Adidas had the contract, I think, with the league. Yeah, that's tough. I never wear it, but that's tough. All right, anyway, sweatpants, There's so many different things on here, man, that you can kind of go and just kind of search and find, and that's part of the fun to it, You just kind of dig through here, like, man, look at this pair of Crazy Lights, size 15. Never, never ever, for never ever, for never ever. I ain't copping that. Um, but those are signed shorts. But let's go back real quick because that's a pair of low tops I think people might be interested in seeing. These came out this year. This is for the McDonald's game. This year it's a Resto Mod 1.5 lows, and it has the McDonald's logo on the back. Okay, that's it. Um, but I hate that I can't buy it. Let's see here. Yeah, all this stuff. This isn't bad, but like, it's kind of crazy how much stuff you can just kind of find as you scroll through. I love these shorts. I always want these in the black and red, but I never um was never able to find them in my size. Uh, that would have been cool. I actually like that having the white logo. I have this hoodie, but with the black logo. It says read. Light spot on the lower front fabric around cuff and seam edges by cuffs. Where the photo at? Oh, that ain't that bad. That ain't no that ain't no problem. That ain't no problem. Yeah, that's not bad at all. $14, but man, could get the whole wardrobe going, man. Just fully re-up on the whole D Rose fits. It would be straight, man. It would be all good, man. Um 12 and a half. $65 for this colorway. Again, I can't fit 12 and a half, but this is for the colorway. New without box. It's not bad, you know. Oh, I love this shirt. I have this shirt still, I think, in like a gray colorway, and I might have a white one still. But love that design. But yeah, you know, I think I could keep scrolling on here for forever with you guys. You know, we got 6 people in here now though, so now I feel like bad we was rocking with just with just the day ones, which I appreciate. But I think I might end this stream here kind of soon. Maybe film an actual review so I can be a day ahead, so I can have some ready for tomorrow. Los Bulls, oh man, that's. I wonder how much more his jerseys will be worth if he actually, or if, I mean, I say if, when they actually retire his jersey. Hmm. And that's the thing too. None of this is to me really about values. This is all about like genuine wanting to wear a lot of this stuff. Um, that's a youth jersey for what the yeah. I guess before I jump off of here though, I do want to see if I could refine the search. Um, cause well, that's kind of cool. That's from McDonald's All American game. But I have this just without that patch on it. Um, yeah, let's try to refine it. That's 4 pages in. Let's close this. God, there's a lot of tabs open. This is gonna be a nightmare. Yeah, let's just crash my computer. That sounds fun, doesn't it? Add a watch list. Heard before. One other person has it in their cart. I'd laugh if like any of the people that have some of these items in their cart are literally like going, "Hey, wait a minute, hold up." Why he added my items that I want to his watch list? He don't need that. Why would he? Why would he do that? This hat was dope. The one with the fives. This hat like the yeah. This hat's dope. I would like what they call well, it's not really like a dad cap, but like I would like my Tiger Woods hats from golf. Okay, it's on my watch list. That's good. Um, but I don't. It's not something that like I wear, or it's something that I would want to wear more if I had a D Rose one. Um, I don't have any like D Rose. There's no. I have a bunch of D Rose snapbacks, but okay, Adidas Derrick Rose clothing. Let's see if that narrows it down some. There's still shoes. There's still shoes. I don't know why I said it like that. I realized after I said it though. It's a warm up jacket for when the All Star game would have been in Canada. That's it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, man. It's pretty cool. But like 5-time All Star. I guess this is operating off of the fact that it would have been his fifth appearance if he had made it the year that clothing was made. Okay. Oh, this the V-neck with the. It is. It's a dope shirt, but a small is not. Ain't gonna cut it. Ain't gonna cut it. Man, eBay US really got a lot going on for used D Rose items in our local ebook. Good thing we could resort to either Carousel or Facebook Marketplace, but still not surprised. Yeah, like that's why I will say I am grateful for. I have thought about telling people before that like if there was something that they saw on here, like oh man, this is a my Adidas pair. What size is that? Size 14. Damn, cool. I always wish I'd gotten a pair of my Adidas Rose shoes. Of literally any D Rose. It didn't have to be. Um, it didn't just have to be the 2.5s or stuff like that. It is comfy, but my V-neck one, I still have it too, but I don't think I took care of it the best in terms of like washing it properly, but like the like washing it down on warm and stuff like that, because it is all it's all messed up. Got like all like the little like fuzzies and stuff on it. Wow. Speaking of a Rose 7 that I've not seen in a while, $120. What size? What? Size 19. That, oh my goodness. Okay. This ain't working really either. Let's go. Derrick Rose shirts. Now, this probably will work, but I will say this will also probably put us like, okay, that's kind of dope. But it's also, wait, what shoes they have him wearing in that picture? Because that's like a fan-made thing. That, I'm a hater, but that's dope. Good for them. Good on them for trying. That's pretty cool. That's cool. The Slam magazine one's cool. Is that allowed? Actually, is this allowed? I'll never forget. There's a guy who was selling D Rose shirts online on like their own personal account, and they were making them. And I remember at first I was annoyed with it, but I was also like thinking to myself like, why am I trying to knock this guy's hustle? But the other piece to that though, is this a Fanatics jersey? It is. Okay, so that makes sense. But I also remember like in the process of me like feeling frustrated from trying to also warn a person about like what happens if they get like a cease and desist sent and all this other stuff. I sat back and I was like, they don't even sell the most basic of D Rose apparel in the States. You know what? Not my circus, not my monkeys. He got it. He got it. He got it. I think I know what you mean. My only problem with it seems to be a permanent. Yeah, that's my case with mine. Okay, now this is yielding some pretty decent results. 3x. No. Is this the actual jersey? It's meant to look like the actual jerseys, but I don't think that material doesn't look right. I have one of the sleeve jerseys for D Rose. It's a purchase I made. Like, I don't like buying jerseys often, but every time like I've bought a jersey and I've held on to it, which is all my jerseys, and then like I think about like trying to find that same jersey again, I can never find it. I'm always like, yeah, no regrets on that purchase in the slightest. And that's something I will say is like the sleeve jerseys. I would love to find the black and red Bulls sleeve jersey because it's kind of dope. Like, okay, like this is this the same guy? No, okay, you can actually see from this photo. You see the lines and the material. I mean, maybe that one that I saw from that other person, maybe it was. But like, there's just something about. That's the other thing too. When you go like, I feel like you go looking at like doing any purchases and stuff, you really just gotta like double check things and see. Actually, there's an easier way to look that up. That's a pair of those Bears colorway Rose shorts that they did, even though they couldn't officially release that colorway nationwide. Yeah, that's kind of cool to see. That's a good point. You're right. That might be. I think you called that out exactly. I think that is probably for the youth jersey. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here that you can kind of search and see of things. But V-neck. What size? $51 though. No. I can't. No, can't do it. $51. $179. These went with a 3.5. That's a dope colorway of shorts. I ain't gonna hold you, babu. That's a pretty nice picketed basket. Uh, okay, here it is, literally in like my size too. I hate it. I hate it here. $300. Sorry, $400. The Christmas jersey. You see, you see, I opened it. I'm definitely going back to look at it because, um, $200. $200. I will say this is one of my favorite like apparel to wear like casually. I wore mine for the first time just like this past weekend. Um, I don't know, Caitlin, if you're still here, if you see this, $200, and then here it is in the other colorway, $200. Oh my goodness! All right, so let's look at this Christmas jersey. Um, yeah, this is pretty dope. He wore this when they played against on Christmas against the Thunder, I think. And also this also what he wore in the NBA commercial. So like Derrick Rose sleeved jersey. I just want to ask the ones you. Yes, Caitlin, they are. They were Nike. Yeah, that. Oh, wait. Yeah, short sleeve. Hmm. Everyone watching this was just going to up their price on eBay. Hey, look, if they come and peep game on this, then fine. If they don't, then thank you for your service. I don't have an actual like a Revolutionary 30 one of this jersey, but I love this jersey. That's a hype. I have one of these because I remember my dad got me this one from a store here in town, and they sold these. It's a replica knockoff jersey, depending on how you want to look at it. It's not a problem. I like it, but man, it's just anytime I wear it, I'm like, dog, it's a hot jersey right now. Doo doo water. It's a hot jersey. Uh, $27 for the classic swingman. That's highly unlikely. Extra large, free shipping. Oh, dog, you see all you can see through all that? Yeah. T- no. Um. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if I see anything else in here. That's kind of cool, but that's not it. Okay, these are always fun to see because these had the patch on it, but the patch is way too big. For the 20th anniversary of the Bulls championship, which is crazy to think that there's a 20th anniversary for that was years ago. Um, yeah, I'm looking, not finding this Mitchell Ness swingman jersey though. This is pretty cool. The more lit black white Heroes shirt is the one that released stateside and in Hong Kong. Huh. I'm going to look that up real quick. Let's see, DW 9496. Yo, are you talking about? I gotta move this. These? Cause that's yeah, shorts. Like that's fire. How come they don't want me, man? That's fire though. I can see someone selling them in China currently. I translate to English. Let's see what they're selling them for. Adidas Rose Short 2 woven. All they're selling is an extra large, 415 yen. Huh. Crazy. Yeah, these are any signed jerseys. Um, if we're talking me personally signed jerseys, no, I don't have any signed jerseys from him. I should have had him sign my jersey back from the All Star game, but I have his, you know, they released it stateside. Where? I've never seen those. Were those on the website? Actually, there was a very short period of stuff where they did put a bunch of more stuff on. Maybe I'll find one soon. Hey, I'll keep my eyes out. I really just need to go to the bargain stores and look because that's like the TJ Maxxes and stuff of the world because that's where I have seen some stuff. Um, I said all that stuff so quick. I don't. Oh, Derrick Rose jerseys collection. What all are they selling? Okay, cool. That's that's also not what it would have been because I think was it Adidas or was it Nike at that point? It might have been Nike at that point. But yeah, the 25. This is dope. This is the 50-point jersey. Motor City. That's dope. This is my favorite New York jersey that he had when he was there. Okay, and you have the Grizzlies one. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I mean, that's $100 a jersey. It's really not bad. I mean, I'm not spending this. I am adding it to my watch list though, but I'm not spending that. Simeon, I don't have a Simeon jersey. That's cool. Uh, a USA. That's pretty dope. That's pretty fire, man. It's pretty fire. I do like that. Yeah, that's super cool. You can go down so many different rabbit holes trying to find stuff on this website, man. But it is amazing. Oh, here we go. This is a different listing than before. But, oh. And yeah, I saw you saying most of those look like knockoffs. You're right. Yeah, the USA one, these all look like they're either A, knockoffs, or B. Let me see, because actually, yeah, that doesn't have the right scan code down the bottom. Does that one? No. Does this one? No. 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 This one actually might be a Mitchell Ness one because the Mitchell Ness one does look like that. But every other one is like, yeah, no. Um, this is a real deal though, right here. This also too. Did I close it out? I did close out the USA one. Mistakes were made. But this right here is pretty dope. Um, that's a pretty dope jersey. $300 though. I couldn't do it, coach. Coach, coach, I heard footsteps, coach. Um, but it's just crazy. What time is it? It's 8:35. How long have I been streaming for? Hour 40. Yeah, no, that black one for sure. Yeah, I agree with you. Like that's another one, large, $400. That might have been the same one we saw from earlier. Oh, here we go. $229 for this one. I just wore this one over the weekend, actually. I wore this on, and this is the same size. I wore this on Saturday, I think. Saturday? Um, I will say jerseys are something that, like, I have a toss-up on, like, whether I hate it if it's not, like, the authentic one versus being an authentic one. Wow, yeah, 269. If it's not authentic, it's not the worst thing. if it is authentic, then I mean like you have a super cool piece. Like okay, like this for example, I have wanted to get this. Every time I see one, it's very tempting. But like again, I'm not a huge jersey guy. I don't like wear jerseys often. I don't have any real way to display jerseys, so it's not something that like I go after. And like with shoes, people ask like, "Well, you can't really display your shoes either." And to that, I would say you are correct, but I can like, I can rotate through them and wear them and X, Y, and Z. A lot of people used to like that. I never liked that jersey. $200 for that tank top. Some point in time, right? The price gotta go down on those, right? The price for a brick gotta go down, right? Like somebody. Yeah, we're at the point now in the eBay listing where I'm like, okay, most of these are not legit. So, Derrick Rose jacket. I'm trying to see if I can find more. Like, okay, I remember this was something that my grandmother had wanted to buy me at one point, but they had sold out on the shop.bulls.com. So we were never able to get it, which is fine. But like every time I see it, it reminds me of that. On court stuff is cool. Yeah, $40 for that is really it's really tempting. Now what is that's pretty cold, man. I ain't that's that's pretty cool. That's dope. That's dope too. Not a whole lot I would like wear that with, but that's dope. That's a small of that. This actually, looking this up this way, this actually gives you a pretty good breakdown of stuff. $49. Um, Man, that's an old D Rose jacket. I'm trying to see. I really would love to find the puffer jacket that I had that I got. That's kind of cool. That was sent out to me, but that somehow I don't know what happened to it. I don't know if my ex took it or like if I don't know. But like that jacket, it's a puffer jacket. Why don't you just type in D Rose puffer? What does that give me? Uh huh. Go back to this. What was that? I saw the one that we already saw earlier on here. This. So. Derrick Rose. Yep, body bag. Worth looking. But nothing to see, nothing to find. Black and gold Derrick Rose jacket. I'll say I don't know if I can even find images of it. Because I would say out of all the D Rose stuff I've had, that was something that I love rocking that off a lot because it just black and gold, just looks good with a lot of stuff, Yeah, I ain't seeing no images of it, dog. It's crazy. What's this? It's kind of cool looking. I'm gonna find out though at some point too that it. I say that someone might have taken it from me, but it's also still just probably somewhere in my house. But because I can remember the last time I had it, that much I know for certain. Because I have the picture from the last time I remember having it. But I want that one so damn bad. Grace, were you talking about the the D Rose one that I showed with with my grandmother? Have you tried Poshmark? They do have some D Rose shoes apparel there. I have tried Poshmark. Poshmark and Mercari. Grace, I know initially put me on to check in Mercari for stuff, and then Poshmark. She may have put me on to using that as well too, but I feel like I Start looking on there. Either way, both of those are good options to like go to look for stuff. Um, Derrick Rose puffer jacket. I wonder if I could find any images of it this way too. Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Ain't nothing, man. And that's the other thing too. I think is so funny is like there's a lot of apparel stuff that you just don't see. Like it's like you could look up like Adidas Derrick Rose apparel and you still just would not find like images probably of everything that they've made. Um, that hurts. There's the Yeezys though. Derrick Rose Yeezys. It'd be crazy. You clicked on shopping and then you would find a pair. I would honestly, I would have laughed if like immediately I clicked on it and it was like, oh yeah, here's a pair selling for like $3,000. I'd be like, what? Um, no, that's an image I've not seen in a while. It's from a year ago. Yeah, because that was the main shoe slides. I thought. Um, hmm. I've never. Huh. Well, that's an account I'm gonna have to look into that more. That's cool though. It's funny how I never actually seen that seen more of this posted. Yeah, as they show him, he wore them into a game, but I've seen him also like wearing them. Hmm. Yeah. R.I.P. The Adidas black jacket, yes. Yeah, this shit was fire. Yeah, there ain't no way this shit's coming out ever. Like, if I will say if I ever get my hands on a pair, like I don't care what size, I'm done. I'm done. Like I'm not buying anything else. I'm done. There's literally nothing else I could like want to have besides that 3.5 that has my name on it. That's about it. But you know, I think that's probably all she wrote. You know, so yeah, guys. I mean, D Rose sticker challenge is gonna be a thing. I'm gonna go nurse this headache for a little bit. Maybe take a little small nap and then get up and that's a dead spider on the bottom of these that I stepped on, and then get up and review, get some reviews filmed, pull out some old stuff, But yeah, it should be a pretty fun period of getting and doing some reviews, some content for you guys. I really actually, I guess before I leave, what I should do, and we can look at it here this way, is I gotta go back through and look and see and make sure none of the shoes I showed you today I reviewed. So there's my Sunshine through review, and look at my lack of YouTube presence in like the last 2 years, or sorry, last year. I guess I forgot that I did this at the start of last year. Is this really only from 2023?
Y'all, Crazy Black 108 here, and of course, I'm.
Wow. But March 2023. That's why I thought it was off. Okay, cool. Excuse moi. That's like October 23. Okay, so you got those, that Ultra Boost Light, Navy Pure, Grace's pair, Born to Do This, which Grace, I still want my own pair. That's the Royal Blue. Wayne did a review. I did another review of the Speed Raps of 2022. I love that D Rose hoodie. So the Shy Ones, the Death of the D Rose, the DZ, yeah. I should change the thumbnail for that video because That's a different shoe. Okay, 11s. Son of Shies. This is the 1.5 Restomod, the Homes. Sometimes I'm surprised at some of these videos with like the tiles they did got the views it did, whereas like I guess it actually makes more sense because I got that many views, but then this one got 283, and it's like the actual name of the shoe. Unlike Y3 collabs, you don't see any D Rose logos on the names of Yeezys. Yeah, the D Rose collab with Y3, you got the D Rose logo on the back of those fives on both colorways. Yeah, that would be the day. It'd be crazy just to get just to even. I wouldn't even want to have them actually. If I just got to go over and review them there, that'd be dope. Maybe hit them up. See what the plan is. D Rose, Son of Shy, Rare Gems. And that's the colorway that we first saw that was originally had the Rose 12 on them. Name I've never reviewed before is it 773s. Least favorite D Rose model, the 8s. I always forget I found that colorway in my size, but I do have it. The Christmas 7s, yo, yeah, Grace, you're right. The Christmas 7s, oh, man. You reminded me of a pair of shoes that I just, elusive. I'll never forget on GOAT, someone was selling a pair of Rose 7s, that pair, in my size, beat up for like $300, $400. And they were just dirty. My thought was, I'm like, if I buy those, I could probably clean them. Thankfully, I didn't buy them, but I thought about it. Okay, so now Shies, 1s. Oh wow, I used that old footage. Okay, I always forget that. So let's try 2s. Yeah, okay, Rose 4, Restomod Homes, 1.5 Restomods. That's unboxing, Chinese New Year, Black and Gold Pandas. 11s, Hardens. This is, wow, it's back when Sean and I lived together. Wayne and I all lived together. Oh, that's right, it's the year my grandmother passed away. I actually made it through the whole month that year. Is this in order? Because I thought performance review was in November. That's right. And everything else came throughout the month. Not done yet. Yeah. Yeah, slides. That's the last time I probably even pulled those 3s out. Those 6s, 1.5 originals, two originals, 773s. I think. Yeah, I'm slowly going through all these, but I'm just trying to. I think I'm in the clear for those 4.5s. That's kind of worried that I maybe reviewed those already, but I hadn't. But the Boardwalk Constant, I didn't see the Boardwalk 11s. Wait, nope. Yeah, there they are. I've never worn that shoe. I did that review, and I've yet to wear that colorway once of the 11s. Those D Rose masks are clean. Oh, where is that? That would have been a pandemic, right? Yes, yeah. I had those get made at the start of the pandemic. Going to cost a lot of you try to restore them 7s too. Yeah, the thing is, my restoration for that upper was going to be, it's a white and blue upper. Like, clean them as best you can. Give them a few washes. Do not dry them. Like, do not machine dry them. And then use like some really hard OxiClean, oxidize some bleach. Light use of the bleach though. And kind of see where you get left. Okay, but those Brendas I did review, so I can't use those. I think I literally have I've pretty much reviewed almost every pair I have, which would make sense. But yeah, it's kind of crazy. Crazy 8s, man. Lake Shores 2.5s. This is the first time I ever tried doing the D-Rose Sneaker Challenge. It was back when the 9s came out, which was fun. was back during my last year of college. I was in the trenches, man. It was a hard time. Man, Lance and I did all these videos. That was cool too. I need to get back with my man Lance. We need to relink for a collab. He'd buy like every shoe that came out over the weekend. It's crazy. Think about. Because this, I mean, you go watch one of these videos, and like, what's funny to me about it is it's 22 minutes of Lance and I just going through pickups, right? Like, look at these 11s. I remember going to film some of these too was like late at night because I would go film these with him and then have to get all these close-ups of stuff. It's just, man. But now I think I feel like, you know, there's a simpler way to do that than how I did those back then. Let's see if I can get all the way back to where I was at. Star Wars Comic Collection. I should post those on the Star Wars channel. Which, speaking of Star Wars, if anyone here is here for that stuff, I will be posting some Star Wars content on the Star Wars channel tomorrow. I think I finally have caved into the reality of if I'm going to upload stuff, I need to use YouTube, how YouTube works now, instead of trying to just like, you know, it's for fun too. Don't get me wrong. Like, this is all mainly for fun, but like, should go post these things on the appropriate channel. Like the audience is meant to engage with that. And I'll just direct people from here over there. If they want to go, the people who care, they'll go. The people who don't, you know, they won't. And that's okay. I feel like I've gone through the same set of, yeah. Okay, cool. For a while there, I was just getting stuck at the same. Yeah, it's just rotating through the same stuff. That's great. I'm moving too quick. Let's see if I go slow. At least the Son of Shy Christmas Outlaw stream next. Yeah, I gotta see if I got streaming enabled for the Crazy Star Wars Fan channel, and if I can stream across 2 outlets at the same time, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it's just rotating through the same things. I'm stuck in anyone else is seeing me stuck in this loop. Yep, see there, get there, and then back to Mandalorian. We're in the same loop where it's glitching. But yeah, so I think I know what our options are. I think I know what we can do, what we can't do. Oh man, okay. Popular videos. But I think what I will probably say too is I will mainly do a D Rose shoe collection video or an Adidas shoe collection video. And that will be probably how I end the month off. Looking at these or I guess popular uploads. It's crazy. Look at what some of the views on this is. 44K views for what I got for Christmas in 2011. Like, what people got nostalgia. What's in the bag? Yo, that's a throwback. That's a throwback. Yeah, this Adidas shoe collection video. Wow, look at that young man right there. But man, look at what my Rose collection used to be, man. This is all 2.5s and 3.0s. That's crazy to look at. I think it's time to do another shoe collection update. So I'll definitely recruit somebody. Caitlin, I know you offered. I am going to throw the alley-oop to Wayne though first. Yeah, Team Speed socks. Yeah, wow, it's kind of funny. That's hilarious. The Gear 4, man. Man, that was from the gear. How long ago was that? It's been almost 10 years. Goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh, talk about a running shoe that I absolutely hated. Those, the Crazy Fast running shoes, trash. I don't think I said it in the video, but I still have those things. But man, they rough is rough out here. Let's see here. That's crazy. Some of these really old videos. I've had this channel, guys, for a long time. That's why I think about when I look at all this content. But man, is this actually in order? No, it's not in order. This is definitely going by. Yeah, this is all messed up because I'm looking like I know this was not my first review. My first review was of the twos. But man, yeah. Well, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I think now is about the time that I hop off here and go and film some content for later, so we can actually have some stuff for tomorrow for you guys and throughout the rest of the week. And I gotta get some things in line in order for some of the cooler stuff that we got going on. But you know, time will tell. We will for certain see. And yeah, I hope that you guys will enjoy the reviews and share them out there. Let's try to get the reviews out and let people see the content, see all the stuff that is going on, all the the good, the bad, and the ugly. And yeah, I look forward to doing more of this. This will be fun. And yeah, we'll just kind of take a trip down memory lane of one another, one final time. Take a look at all these D Rose shoes. And yeah, I might, if you guys don't follow me on Instagram already, go and follow me there at Adam MVP Turner, TURNER. You guys usually see that actually. Here, we'll do it. We'll hit you with the easy way of doing it. I'm pretty sure I have this at the end of this video, don't I? If I don't, I would be surprised. Bow, let's do that right there. Yep, channel analytics. You don't need all my. That's fine. Actually, wait, I forgot we could just do this. Aha. So we come here, right there. Let's pause that real quick. Bow, scoot it. Adam MVP Turner. Go ahead and follow me there, guys. If you want to stay in contact with me and see the stuff I'll be talking about here soon. Really enjoyed talking with y'all tonight. Thanks for tuning in. For about, what was this, a little bit over 2 hour stream. So yeah, I appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'll see you guys around later. Till then, peace.